Hey guys. Okay, so I was asked the question of how can it be possible for someone to have more than one twin flame? Okay, let me explain that. When people get, first, let me say this: when people get caught up into this idea of there only being one person on the planet that you can have a twin flame connection with, you have to understand that that comes from believing in, that it comes from the way we learn about romance in fairy tales. Okay, it's the stories that we hear as kids, and it sets up this belief system, okay, or this pattern where people kind of believe in this, one person that you can have this connection with. Let me say this: the reason you can have more than one twin flame, because a twin flame connection is nothing more than a person that you are capable of connecting with on all chakra levels. That's what a twin flame connection is. So, any person that you are able to connect on all chakra levels with will feel like a twin flame connection. The reason that some twin flame connections do not come together is because they cannot connect typically on the higher chakra energy centers. So, every connection is connecting from a certain chakra to another, okay? It can be from one person's base chakra or root chakra to another person's solar plexus, or vice versa. That's how it can be. But for a connection to go to the higher level, that it would need to pass the lower chakras. So then when you get to like the communication through the throat chakra, the heart chakra, you're getting to the third eye chakra, you would need to be able to connect on those higher ones in order for the connection to go further. So if a connection, how you find your twin flame is seeing the unfolding, and if the connection can go higher on the higher chakras. So when it's time to communicate, can that communication channel be open? Can you connect at the throat chakra? um can you connect at the heart chakra? Can you connect at the third eye chakra? Okay. So this is the reason that there's a process to the unfolding of a twin flame. So you kind of discover your twin flame because that's going to be the person who every chakra level you're still able to connect. You're still able to connect on that level, whereas with someone else that would not have been possible. When you got to that certain chakra, the connection would not go any higher. The connection on that level cannot be made. Okay. So that is how you can have more than one twin flame, because there is more than one person out of the billions of people on the planet that you could possibly connect on all chakra levels. If you can connect with someone on all chakra levels, it is going to feel like that soul to soul connection because you are able to connect with them on every level. The twin flame journey, and why people have so many of these people that they go through this process with, is because it's getting you to connect to your chakra system. It's getting you to open up your chakra system to even have the ability to connect on the twin flame um, level with somebody else, because a lot of people who are actually wanting the twin flame connection, they themselves are not capable of connecting with another person on all chakra centers. So you need these experiences and these people to force you to open up and expand your own chakra system. Okay. So that gives a little more understanding of the twin flame connection and what it is. People who want to just believe that there's only this one person, that's a belief system from the fairy tales, from what we're taught about love, um, because that's what we see. We see that in fairy tales, we see that in romance movies, romantic comedies, and all of this. That's what we see. But in reality, everything is energy, and it's about if you can connect on all chakra centers. And see, that is rare. Okay, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you're going to find somebody you can connect on all chakra centers with on every street corner, because you won't. Okay, it is rare. But there's more than one. And that is how you can put yourself on the journey. If you want to discover your twin flame, be looking at how high you're able to connect. So then once you get to a certain place and you and that person cannot connect on that higher level, um, if it were me, okay, because I cannot tell anybody else what to do, okay, I would look at opening my options to see if, okay, if maybe, and however you feel, you can still love a person unconditionally. I'm not saying any of that. But even waiting on a person is stalling the stalling you getting there. Okay, so like waiting, when you're waiting on somebody to come around, you're waiting on the day that you can connect on a higher chakra center with them. Why do that when you could be passing up people that you can go higher with? And even if you couldn't go all chakra systems with them, you could probably find somebody higher than the person that you're stuck on. So you could probably find somebody that you're able to connect higher than the throat chakra, even if you didn't get all the way to the crown chakra. Okay. So that's just something to think about. Information is good. You guys have a fabulous day.